It has been a heckin' while. It has been a while. I am sorry. I did want to stream Friday day and even Saturday night. It just... My birthday was yesterday, so that was a thing. Alright, so does my cousin allow my other cousin to play on her PS5? Okay. We've played for 14 hours, so if we can get, well, nearly 15, so if we can get in the next, we can probably get it on to 24 hours, give or take. I don't know.
You gotta put that shit up there, man. You gotta put up the posters and the lights, and it'll be fucking cool.
I mean, I wanna get, I just need the frames because I don't like sticking posters up just for blue tack. It ruined my Dragon Ball one that I had. The lights, yeah, I'll put them up. I would really want them in the background somewhere more so than up there because since I'm a streamer and a YouTuber, I'd rather it be in the background, not the foreground. Then I also had these LED lights that I got from my mom on Christmas, but they're not LED lights, they can be one color, which is annoying me, so I haven't put them up. I was planning to put them around there, more so than there, since the lights on the red would look bad.
Halo Infinite won't feature some of the series' past features, such as dual wielding from Halo 2 or playable elites from Halo 2, but it will include a very new feature. You can knock enemies off of the edge of the Halo ring itself. Developer 343 Industries held...
That's cool. But it's annoying that dual wielding, because I love dual wielding with SMGs. Especially in the, like the first few missions of Halo 1. Or Halo 2, I mean. It's fucking do Raiders, mate. Let's do Raiders. Let's do Raiders. First off, I complete these levels. Kaboosh. Oh yeah, I got I got Resi Origins, which has Resi 1 and Resi 0. Then I got Resi 2, Resi 3, and Resi 4. All I need now is Resi 5, 6, 7, and Code Veronica. Then I have all the games. I liked 7 the most because it wasn't necessarily a zombie main game. That's the downfall of the Resident Evil games. It's just a zombie survival thing, and I don't like that because that's why Resi 7 and 8 are kind of like Outlast, is because it's not zombies. It's about new viruses, new beings, not zombies. And they made Resi 1 in the mansion, and then Resi 2 and 3 both in Raccoon City. And 3 was tiny compared to 2. However, 3 had better gameplay than. That's just my opinion. I haven't played it per se. I've just seen Jacksepticeye play 2, 3, and 7. However, I really want to play it on my YouTube channel as opposed to just streaming the game, because it's an immersive game. So like needing to worry about chat whilst playing it will be fucking annoying. Sure, I will stream. I will stream the game, but not via the way I'm doing it now. I'll stream it via just the other thing. I've had people show my chat since Harry Potter. I think was the first one that actually made me want to actually do well on streaming. However, that was people just staying and watching and chatting. However, highest viewed streams were Doom with like a highest of like 10 people watching. Maybe they'll be like when the second DLC comes out. I don't know when it comes out. Damn. So, part 1 of fucking Ancient Gods came in October. Me, that was a long time ago. Well, then again, since that, we did cut a big games, quite a lot. Oh no! Fucking vehicle one, I hate these. I don't know why they made it like one vehicle. We must do one vehicle level a part. Like no, make it like one level in the game. Like it's not. They're not fun. Even with this, man. The fuck is a vehicle I can steal? Boomer. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake gone. Double kill. Treasure hunting in games you want to play is fun. That's why I'm excited for the Spider-Mans and yeah, the Marvel and DC Legos and Infamous. Even Saints Row to an extent. It's just games I've wanted to play. And then we'll have the Resi games I would want to platinum. And it's a minimum of like 6 playthroughs, but yeah, you can get through the game in like 5 hours. So I think if I do 5-hour streams a night, it'll be fine. Hey yo, where am I? I was gonna say, because I've never seen that before. Nutella and an apple. Edible? So how was Thor? Really? Thor was one of your favorites? Oh, I thought you were watching him in them in order. I thought you were watching Thor 1. You started like last week. What the? What? Really? Damn, you watched 20 movies in like 2 weeks? That's still a lot. Still, that's still a lot. That's a lot of time. And that's a lot of movies. in still more than 2 weeks. Even a movie a night in over 2 weeks is barely 20. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow's a what day? I thought you only have one class on Mondays. Oh. Oh, I haven't watched a movie in so long. I've been waiting to go to movies with people, but people already watch movies themselves, so like I don't put forth ideas. So same thing would happen with Joker, and I still haven't seen it because I want to watch it with someone. Do you want to watch it with me? What? You don't want to see it? Oh, I wanted to watch it with you. Yeah, there's so many films I haven't seen because I wanted to watch it with people. So how was your overall day? What does that mean? Yeah. Define what? What does those quotation marks mean? So elaborate, like what happened, who was it, blah blah blah. You mean the one that creeped you out? That is very, cause he's a creepy fucker. No. I've known that man such a long time now. And through K-Mac, it was also his best friend. Yeah. Don't you know that Kieran was his best friend? No, I'm just saying. Still, the man, he was alright to begin with, but getting to know him and blah blah blah. No. Matt Man. So what sparked this thing today? Okay. The reason why he creeped me out the most is because he was creeping out Kat because he liked the way she looked through my Snapchats I put on my story with her. That's... yeah. It was a bit sus and it was kind of creeping me out. And her. Sure, he may be bloody lovely to you, but like knowing him through how affectionate he was with Brie and such, and how he was with other people. It was a weird time. And from what Amy has been through, blah blah blah. Oh, don't you know Amy? Amy, which was in the friend group at Packy as well. I heard that he was being creepy towards her. No. I'm set. I'm. It's just because I know him. It's making my body's doing that thing that makes my stomach cramp up. It's when anxious as fuck, since I know how we can get with certain people. That's and when you said that, like, that was like the last person I expected you to go on a date with, because you have these so many other people in your life that one you like. Where's he going? Like, I mean, if you call him kitten enough, something will happen. That's gonna be on my mind for like the next week. Yes. Someone that I have befriended ages ago, and he turned almost immediately. He just asking out one of my friends after he has specific shit I've experienced him do firsthand is kind of is legitimately making my stomach want to. It's just the way he treated his friends, especially at skating and that one on camp. Maybe that's why I didn't see him as much at skating, because everyone else noticed how iffy he became. And I was gonna compare it to the thing when Kat told me she had a boyfriend type thing, but that didn't make me feel like sick. It made me feel upset. This is just because I don't know him and I know this guy. It's like Grace saying that she's gonna date Harvey or something. It's just like, I liked you and he's my family. It's weird. Does that make any sense? And especially since how much yeah. I know. I'm just saying, because if it does happen, and I'm afraid if it will, because you have held off so long, and the first person you're with is someone that does that type of stuff to people. It's just the way he treats people, like he expects you to do stuff for him, like whether be out, you'll buy him food, you'll buy him stuff, like that happened at skating. Like, I remember other people buying him stuff because he just told them to. And he never bought himself stuff, and like, it was just very, very weird to watch, because like, he had money and the people who bought him stuff didn't have that much. And I was just like, why? And like, when I got close with him at Kieran's party, like, and talked to him, and how he really liked to talk about people behind people's backs, and I fucking hated that. Even though they were in the other room, like, really? And that was the last time I saw him, and that was like early 2019. And I don't know if it's a good thing or not, me remembering vividly the way he was. And like, even Kat told me he still tries to message her, even though he should know that she's been dating Josh for nearly 3 years. It's just weird, and it makes me feel icky. That is still a high percentage. That's still a high chance, because that's still a passing grade. And still 60% is higher than a lot of people who have liked you previously. Me being one of them, and other people being others. Oh, okay. But still, that's still pretty high. Yeah, but it was like an 80% chance you wouldn't think about it. Then you forgot about it, like, the next week. Then you remembered, like, oh hey, I liked him at one point, and that was like. And at that point when I was still in deep, and still it's the coconut. And it's also the same feeling. It's like, if I ever go on a date with someone, I would start dating someone. Same thing happened. I was with that person from America online. Like, I always thought about you when we were talking. When I was with Callan, I thought about you, blah blah blah, and like, I just feel icky, and feel right. And tonight I figured out if you're even message someone on a day-to-day basis, that's considered cheating as well. Like, if that's cheating, like, doesn't everyone fucking talk to people? Because I thought cheating was hanging out and holding hands and all that type of shit and being nice, affectionate towards each other, not just messaging each other. And I know, and that's what I don't like, is because I'm always gonna be emotionally invested with you as opposed to someone I may like, someone who I may be interested in. Because you're always gonna be at the back of my mind. I don't want to be either, but like, this type of shit will never disappear. Because, like, for fuck's sake, not only have I dreamed about it, but it's been there so long that even with Kat, or even with Hannah, or even with Grace, I saw them be with other people and I felt either envious or upset. But with this, it's just like I get physically ill, if that makes any sense. And especially with someone that in general makes me like get annoyed when I talk to them. It's just, I don't know how to define it. It's weird. Like, if it was someone I didn't know a lot, or if it was someone I respect and someone that would respect your friends, because you're like, see, if you would get together with him, he would, like, you wouldn't be able to see some people you would normally see. Like, if you were to see Brie, you wouldn't want to. But you would still want to, since you're still friends and that. I know, but still, that still would be just an odd setting, and I wouldn't. Yeah. Wait, so we didn't take no for an answer? That's not taking no for an answer. I mean, I would, but you'd say no because you wouldn't want to do that. If that makes any sense. Exactly. And that's a noise. It's annoying. Even though you say that you wouldn't, it's not every day. Yeah, there was a point though I would have brought it up every day. I need a knife. Him. Yeah, but then I learned to be your friend and not want to always think about you being there and just always bring it up and not leaving for a year and come back when you're available. And it's annoying because I don't develop feelings easily. And people just want to date people because they are attracted to them physically. Sure, you're pretty, but like that's not what I fell in love with. Where do you go? What? Exactly. That's more. That's then when he did start talking, he would just creep a bunch of people out. And what did you even do since you can't really do much? Wait, what? Where'd you have lunch? No. What food, not place. Okay. I mean, I know that, but it's still a weird feeling because I was like, even with that whole Will situation, is like, and now with this from a person that one I have known and other people have known and other people have known how he can get, especially like, I mean, if you ask Jason what he thinks about Matt, he would still say like he will feel indifferent about him since he's such an odd character. And I don't mean to speak ill about him, but like there's not really any positives I can say. Because every time I've been around him, he's always creeped people the fuck out. He didn't even act kind towards his friends. He would just like talk shit constantly. And then I still wanted to be friends because one, like Jason and Brie and everyone already knew them, and like I had to make small talk then. But then I rather wanted to talk to Sam and Amy and Evie and all that. And I think that's one of the reasons why Evie and Kieran moved to Berwick is because that whole friend group just shifted purely because some people, mainly Brie and Matt, who just shook up the group because how they were. And I don't mean to speak ill on Brie or Matt, it's just what everyone has experienced. Always tries to be nice with Brie, but Brie's not really nice to me. I'm always upset by that fact. Like, even you could remember at school, there was always, when I enter a room, when she enters a room, I just be quiet. Especially if you were in the room and I was talking to you, or wanted to approach you. I don't know, it's just me being a dickhead, I guess. And that's what I found odd. It's because he didn't even try to become your friend. He just waited a couple years to ask you out again. That's not what some people would do, right? Like you're still friends with Josh, and he still try to talk to you. Oh. And I remember you messaging me saying, Matt's messaging me, what should I do, blah blah blah. Or like, he's being, you said he was being a bit weird, and you wanted to always be polite and not leave them on red, or just not respond, or whatever. Even with that one dude from Facebook that I think creeped you out. You wanted to be polite, and I don't think that's what your go-to should be. I almost. I can almost guarantee if you do put yourself out there, whether it would be on Bumble or something, you would get a lot of matches because you're aesthetically and your personality is always a delight. And I don't know why you think it's not true, even though it is. Yeah. You, you say that, and I was gonna say that immediately. Like, you don't eat. enough. That's yeah. I even though I do find some people pretty in our group, I would never ask them out because I'll feel bad because like that's why I never pursued Holly or even Jamie, because like, and then again, they don't like me. Yeah, I won't pursue people I know that don't like me as a friend. Maybe that's why people like Matt always keep their distance before asking people out, because they don't really want people to know how they act before going on a date. Just putting on, because everyone puts on a facade, without doubt. I mean, I fucking hell, to an extent, I put on a facade in front of you in person because I wanted to be funny, I wanted to be outgoing. But at the end of the day, I was just lying to make you feel you laugh, if that makes any sense. Yeah, exactly. But back then, when you didn't, that's how you knew me. Then I told you I put on a facade to make people feel comfortable. Even that facade, sometimes people don't like that facade because they just don't like someone who they would think would not talk as much as they do. Blah blah blah. And fair play to them, because I don't like talking to people that don't want to talk. And I only talk when people start talking to me. And that's why I liked you, because you approached me. Sim approached me. Jamie approached me. And whenever I've approached people, they didn't care. Fair enough. I can't win everything. But yeah, if you do actually put yourself out there, whether it be, I don't recommend going to a bar, but that's what everyone says to do, and I don't want to do that because I don't like drinking. But whatever public space, a lot of people who want to see people are at, a lot of people would pick you first. I know I would, certainly, like, somewhat. Like, I wouldn't go for someone in heavy makeup with a very expensive looking dress or clothing, or even with an expensive looking bag, because I know they won't like me. Because like a lot of the people who do like to get expensive bags or expensive clothing are materialistic and expect a lot of money, and like I don't want to give more money than I'm willing to give, and that's why I'm willing to give a lot to you, because that's what I'm willing. And some people at said bars or some people out in public don't want people who have a set limit. But then people would still go for you, since you're attractive, you're pretty, and you're the ideal person for someone who would go for. Like, don't rely on makeup, don't rely on clothes and blah, blah, blah. Like, you can just wear the like just the thing you wear to my house, just out there, and like that's who you are. And people at bars put on a show, if you will, and maybe that's why no one has approached me because I look too real for someone. I don't know. Because I know, like, even when I hung out with Alex or Jason before all this stuff happened, they just wore just like a tee and some jeans, but when they go out, they actually look really nice because one, they can, and two, they want to, and three, in hopes for someone to notice. And like, I don't want to. I know, but like, if it's at a bar, I won't wear something I would only wear to like someone's like wedding or someone's like party or something. I would just wear what I feel I need to wear, like just what fits the occasion. I just jeans, just maybe a button-up shirt, even though I don't have any. I'll have one. But then again, that's not how I want to meet someone. I don't want to meet someone in public and exchange numbers or exchange socials. I want to meet someone, like, whether it be doing some just normal mundane task, like maybe running into someone like after a gig or something, or actually running into someone like finding out they go to the same uni or going to the same destination. Like, I'm never ever gonna be comfortable going to a bar for the sole purpose to find someone, cause one, in my brain I already have someone that I would want, and two, I don't drink, so what's the point of going? Like, I don't want to just spend money for the sake of drinking or sake of finding someone. I would never. And I would only drink because, one, it will be someone's party, it is a party, it's someone's birthday, blah blah blah. But other than that, I do not like that. And like, people say I get really drunk. No, I don't. I just get one more open and I say whatever my brain says. My brain says. And maybe that's why you didn't like me on my 18th, because I was more honest to you. Yeah, because I know that, but then, since as close as we are, like, you shouldn't feel weird about it, since if I would like to hug you, to hold your hand, to even pat your head, I don't want you to feel awkward about that, since we're at that stage where, like, it's normal. It should feel normal and not feel awkward. And even if you did, it would make me feel bad, since that's what we do as friends. Like, for fuck's sake, when you were here, what you wanted to do the most was give and receive a massage. Yeah, then again, I don't know if I'm the dating type, because I don't know where society has deemed people who look like men with long hair, men with like barely any facial hair, yada yada yada. They're not the ideal person a person would want, and it's such a annoying thing that I can't do anything. And like I don't understand the whole type thing either, because I don't have a type. Like I like you, I like Kat, and those are the people I fell in love with. And they don't fall under a type. The only type they are is that they're female and have some interest in me. I'm fairly certain Sure, maybe you're in your personality, but that's not type. Type it. No, that's not a type, that's in the type. Like, the forefront of a type is the way they look, because that's the first thing you see. And that's the first thing you think about is like, oh, they have nice eyes, they have nice hair, they have a nice facial structure. And like you and Kat have. But that can't be a type per se, because it's just a personality trait. And that's like, sure, it's a common trait. But then again, your personality is completely different to Kat's. Completely different to Grace's. Like Kat has blue eyes, you have brown. Grace is blue. It's just that I just like. I can't explain it. There's no. It's the only similarities is that you're nice, you're caring, you're kind, you appreciate me, you appreciate the things I do for you. And that should be common things. And like that's like, sure, if I find someone pretty, that doesn't mean they're my type. And like, sure, I find a lot of people pretty, but like I know I would never get along with them because their personality doesn't match mine. And like our personalities match each other perfectly because we're essentially the same person when it comes to things. And that's can be a good thing and a bad thing, but also a good thing because we understand each other when we say words and we mean another thing. However, if we say that to another person, they don't understand it. And for fuck's sake, I laughed at my own in-jokes at a party, and that's just an easy thing to do. Like, I made myself laugh in the middle of a conversation because of a joke I have with myself. And that's something you do, and that's... Then again, since I don't like me as a being, I don't know how that correlates to me having a type that is similar to me. Because you're different to me in a lot of many ways. You're similar to me in a lot of many ways. And in the end of the day, it's just I have had the same feelings, or even exponentially more, since just us talking and being friendly with each other. Like, I remember calling you... I remember learning your birthday almost instantly. And I don't do that with a lot of people. I remember I called you, when I saw you, I called you Izzy, but in my brain I would always say Isabella, because I overheard Amy call you Bella, and that stuck. So would want to call her Isabella now. Then I came up with Missy Izzy. Then nicknames occurred, and Baby Bella's in the back of my mind, and even just yeah. And you always say that you don't want me to always to let go or to leave or whatever word you would use. It's just that it's not that simple, because I've never felt like that type of amount with anyone before. You could argue that it's the same thing with Cap, but that's not true, because it was weird because she was a fan of me at the beginning. She found me through Instagram through my guitar playing. Then we figured out we both lived in Melbourne. Then that's when we met up. And that's when we dated. Then only 2 years later I found out that she considered me her boyfriend at the time. When I just thought we just went on a few dates and we just became distant because she lived in Werribee and none of us drove. And we were in school, and that at the time was the amount I thought was the biggest ever. Even with Hannah, or even with Grace, I thought those were big, but this is completely different because it hasn't changed at all since 2018. At all. I don't remember a lot, but I remember a lot of the things, majority of the things that have happened with just because we were there together. I can remember conversations, I can remember specific words, I can remember what we were looking at, I can remember what we were doing, I can remember what you were wearing, what I was wearing, how I felt that day. I remember looking at my phone on specific days. I remember what we were doing at lunch. I remember it's because my brain thinks those are the happiest memories, that I remember them the most, and I forget everything else. And that's what I dream about. Oops. And I can't help it. It's just how my brain's hardwired. And sure, it doesn't help that we always talk 24/7. But then again, that's a good thing, because you're practically my only friend outside of uni and school. You haven't been to school since 2019, and that's now 2 years ago. And the last time you set foot at school, I was there with you. And which was not even when you were in school. It was after the second lockdown, or first lockdown. And it's just sometimes I look, I don't know if you made it sentimental because I asked you to or told you to, but it just automatically is. I still have the card that you wrote for me on my 18th beside my bed. I read it a few nights a week. I still have the wrapping paper of the Christmas gifts in my closet because I like looking at it. I always look at that spider one up there and think about you. And even when I look up to Lilith, to the Finn Mosako and Venom Deadpool? I can't look at it. I'm blind. I can't say. I remember it's Venom someone. I always think about you because it's not just the things you bought me. It's what you bring to me as you. Like, sure, I could have bought it myself. Someone else could have bought it for me, and I would have forgot that they bought it for me. Like, fucking hell, like, if like years down the road, I'm probably gonna forget that I got these from mum on my 19th birthday. I'm just gonna remember, oh, I have these cool socks. But with these years down the road, I remember when I got it, what day I got it, what time I got it. Even just yeah. I remember telling you. I remember. I remember June 2018. We were barely friends. However, I sent a Snapchat video of my new uniform for work, since I just had an interview that day, and guess what? It was June 14th. And I sent it to you, and you were proud. And it's just like those little moments I remember for the rest of my life, or whenever I begin to forget things that happened in my teenage years, which I honestly have already begun, because I needing to remember last year, needing to remember 2019, and I remember I'm always gonna remember you coming to Fountain Gate, us going to the Japanese shop, and you buying the fizzy drink that you had to press in. You had to press in mine for me because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Remember when instead of skating, you suggested going to your house to swim in the pool, and then that was a day for us. Then I met people. I remember. I don't know who it was, but they showed their custom made sneakers. I remember the things behind the fan heater thing. I'm going on a tangent. My iPad doesn't like it. I'm shutting up now. It's moral of the story is that I can't help it. And since I don't even think about the specific day or specific time, I just know it. However, if it's something else, I need to think about what I was doing or what year it was to actually remember it. Looking at a random object, let's see. These things. I don't remember the memory just initially. I remember by looking at these objects that Jamie got these for my birthday when I was turning 16, my 16th. And I haven't used the finger grease thing. I've used the lemon oil a bit, since that's useful. And this is more so for nylon guitars, nylon strings, and acoustic guitars. I need to look at and understand specific things to remember them, but with stuff, all I need to remember is you, then I get flustered with the amount of things I can spit out. And I don't know if it's a good thing, but I always just know exactly, if you forgot something about that day, or if you really wanted to remember what you wore, I can give you a rough estimate, because I don't need to always have photos or videos. Sure, they're cool to actually look at, but I guess the memories is enough. Right now, I'm just looking at you on my bed with Doug. The first time you came over, and you were wearing a green jacket with a black top. Yeah, I'm shutting up now because you don't want to hear it. I don't know if that's me being smart or me just wanting to remember nice things or wanting me to remember you. Like, I had a not really premonition, but when I was still watching JK Party and JK News, just kidding, I had a dream that I started my own channel like that, and I talked about back in the day when I was like 16, 17, I knew this one person and it was never gonna work out, but they changed my life for the better. But then I woke up and like, what? That was fucking ages ago. That was like, I don't know how to explain anything. But yeah, there's the words that my head is on about, and has been on about for a while. Why are you doing that face? Yeah, because half of those things is you. And yeah, sure, I always my go-to person to say stuff to was always going to be you, even though sometimes you may not want to hear it, sometimes you may not care enough for the specific topic or matter, but I know you always would listen, whether it be on call, whether it be via message or whatever, because you care. Man, I'm glad that I have that, or have you for that. Or, like, cause I would still just be, I would just still be just snapping randoms every day, just to get some reply and talk to people. Like, I still send, like, video chats to Emma, because Emma always, we always chat. Sometimes when I intend only for Emma, I send it to you as well, blah blah blah, because I want you to be a part of it as well. I don't know what that means. I'm more comfortable sharing stuff with you than, because you don't, when I tell you things, you don't turn it into a joke, and I appreciate that. There's a lot of people I know just turn that type of stuff into a joke, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know why I feel that way. I don't know what happened for me to feel that way. I rage, I glaze, I hurt, I hate, I wanna cry, I want to scream. Yeah, that was my Saint Angus stage. I always listen to The Unknown Feeling, and just before I met you, and that's probably my depressive state I was ever in. There's not many people cared. It was like, I remember even year 9, like still that close. I thought watching YouTube for the entire weekend or even the entire night, it was a normal thing to do. Then I realized that a lot of people talk to each other, whether it be Skyping them or Discord, or they always still do stuff, and like people don't just play games, don't watch YouTube, don't just like I find it fascinating that what my go-to activity is playing guitar, and some other people's go-to activity would just be watching TV or playing games or whatever. And it always fascinates me because, like, I've just grown up knowing guitar's a thing I can do, and it feels weird knowing that people either don't do that or don't even have anything else that they do, because, like, people would think that playing guitar or playing an instrument is a hobby, but no, it's just something I do every day. I don't know. Maybe that's how people think I'm weird, is because my daily activity is something they wouldn't even think of doing. However, their daily activity is something that everyone else can be doing. I don't know how to explain that. Did you have to put on your camera for uni? Cause yeah. Even because when I was doing school with lockdown, even if it was the first period or first 2 periods, I still laid in bed because it was fucking cold. Like, I would get out of bed if it wasn't cold, but it was fucking freezing. And even though I was wearing socks and pants and a jacket, it was still fucking freezing. It is very cold. And I don't have pants to wear, I guess I have to wear shorts. Because my pants are in the wash. Or they're dry, or doing hand dry or whatever. I wear different, because of uni I have to wear like different clothes every day. So that's 3 pairs of clothes a week. And instead of wearing the same shirt... Why? Fair. But then... Fine, since you didn't hear the snap last night, I'll say it now. I pondered about buying you silk sheets. Because I know you'd like it, but then I don't know if you'd use it because you'd think you'd ruin it, or and then because silk sheets cost between 1,500 to 2,000. Like, they're fucking ridiculously expensive. No, I don't want to buy you ice cream. I would buy ice cream with you. And then we have the main outfit that's already done, and we have. There's a lot of things I want to buy you that you would appreciate, but then some of them you would probably forget you'd have, which like happened with the dog thing, because I looked for it last time I was there and I couldn't find it. No, not that dog thing. I'm talking about the dog thing I bought you for on Valentine's Day. Was it Valentine's Day? What? It's outside? Why is it outside? That wasn't made to be outside. That wasn't the purpose for it. I wanted to be like by your bed or something. It's not a trinket. Like, I wanted to be like on your window or something. Like, don't you have like the things that like on your window that poke out? Like those wooden things? I know. This is why I wanted to call you at 8 so I could talk to you non-stop for 3 hours. And when? When you're done with uni, I'm still on the train to going to uni, so. What the fuck? I thought everything cut out because my screen turned black and my iPad turned black. That was crazy. So you said goodnight when it froze? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. Good night, Izzy. I know that look. Good night. Yay. Oh, that's on stream. No one's gonna watch fucking an hour and you're guaranteed it's fine. And if someone does, I'm probably just gonna mute the audio. That's so weird knowing that today she went on a date with someone that creeped her out. Like, I don't understand why you give in to someone you evidently said no to even years prior. Still accepting to go on a date. I don't like that. And Matt, out of everyone, like every other person that we knew would be fine, but the person that creeped everyone out the most. And like creeped me out and Kat out the fucking most. And like he acts nice like on first encounters, but like as soon as he gets to know you, or you get to know him, he fucking treats you as a servant. And I remember fucking like one of the Kieran's, he said like it was just like my second house. I always stay here, meaning that he just takes like fucking Kieran's food and brings over his PlayStation to play his PlayStation. Like, really? Why? Why even do that? Now they're not even friends. I don't feel like continuing streaming tonight. Like, just knowing that is fucking messing with my head. Like, when she said the word date, I already I felt weird then when he said Matt. It's like, really? It's just like, since she's so polite and she's so nice, she wants to be nice and doesn't say no. And like as soon as she's like opening to date people, the first date she accepts is someone that makes her would not want to date anyone again. And like,
Sam's dead. He crashed.
What are you talking about?
He's dead, Tommy. Come in, come in.
Fucking come in. I just came here to drop off. Why didn't you call me? Huh?
I've been trying to call you all night.
Why didn't anybody call me?
We've all been trying, Tommy.
Why'd you let him go over there, Grace?
Tommy.
For what now, huh? Whatever I wanted, Grace. You look at me with this pissed off look.
Sam's dead. Asshole.
What I did! So I should stop judging and accept. Start. So no matter what I do, hooray for me because I'm a great guy. It's all good. No matter how many dogs I kill, I just would do an inventory and accept. I mean, you back your truck over your own kid and you accept? What a load of crap.
Hey, Jesse. I know you're in pain.
No, you know what? Why I'm here in the first place is to sell you meth. You're nothing to me but customers. So. Oh, and there's a woman. To realize that. Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks. You see, nothing makes sense to me. I'm smack dab in the middle of my right goddamn mind, and any scumbag, any lowlife, any maggot piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I liked it. Hell, I loved it. I'm just itching. I'm itching to do it again, and you think what you think. You're gonna send me to a nut house? Some doctor, they're gonna get me to stop from doing what I want to do? Well, that ain't happening. Not on my watch. You call me the Punisher. Ain't that right? The big bad Punisher. You want it?
Remove the witness.
I am the Punisher. I'm right here. You want it? I'll give it to you. Anybody who came here today, give me.
Get off the phone. I gotta go.
What's up?
It's Jimmy. It's fucking Jimmy.
What?
The Wire. It's fucking Jimmy. Talking about The Wire. You understand The Wire? It's fucking Jimmy. No fingerprint technique. I should have killed him right in my fucking basement. Mackenzie and Sky got his facts crossed. They both got busted at the same fucking time. Jimmy and Pussy. You understand? Two fat fucks with black hair. Where the fuck is Paulie?
He called an hour ago. I swear to God, he said he's on his way.
Why the fuck isn't he here now?
Jesus, Tony. You don't think, Paulie jumped the gun.
Shut up. God forbid. God forbid. Don't talk like that. Where's Pussy? Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone.
Hey,
Look at these people! They no longer...
Are in there, you know, and when I see myself in the mirror and I go, ooh, I'm like that, I say, that's him, you know. I can see that face, I can feel that face.
Does everybody in your family do faces and voices?
Oh yeah, everybody. My mother taught me how to do Bruce Dern. I came home one day and she was going, what do you want for supper? And I said, can I use that, Mom? She said, sure, that'd be real nice. No, my mom doesn't do that. I'm only kidding.
What about your dad?
My dad does Jimmy Stewart.
How are you, Jim? About these marks in school today.
How do you work up one of your characters?
I sit with a record or a video if I get the chance. I usually don't use video. Most of the characters that I do are from memory. I'll be sitting looking in the mirror, doing some contortions with my face and things like that, moving my face around.
We'll start the show. Ready? So, anyway, this next song is about this drug. It's not talked about too much. It's a drug called fame. It gets in your head. We've been playing music for 36 plus years, and we've seen a lot of people fall because of fame, chasing fame. And that's not the answer. It certainly is not. When you've got friends and when you've got family around you, that's the important thing. Fame is just a thing. And this one goes out to one who was risen up and thrown back down. This one goes out to Miss Amy Winehouse. This is Moth.
Faces are in there. This is a
sucked that guy's dick?
Yeah, how do you think I knew that he...
Wait, but you said you only had sex with 3 different guys. You never mentioned him.
Because I never had sex with him.
You sucked his dick. What? Something like 36?
What was your voice?
Wait, what is that anyway? Something like 36? Does that include me?
37.
I'm 37?
Going to class.
Oh my god. 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
You sucked that.
swear I'm not paying for it?
Uh-oh, Nick. Get off the truck. You got this?
Yeah, I got it. Do your thing.
Slow down for a second. Is this boring to you?
No, I like it.
Yeah, well, I love it. Everything that's good that's happened to me in my life came because of that. I might not do everything great in my life. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best husband. And I'm sorry if I wasn't the best father. But I'm good at this. And I want to share this with you. I want to teach you what I learned. I get to touch people's lives with what I do. And it keeps me going, and I love it. And I think if you give it a shot, you might love it too.
Yes, chef.
Now, should we have served that sandwich?
No, chef.
That's my son. Get back in there. We got some hungry people. He's ready to cook.
I got one.
Book with the ones.
Be like two other guys that I was up against, and we'd always lose to this one kid, and no actor would ever say his name because it was like too much, but every casting director would whisper in there, "It's Leonardo, it's Leonardo." Who is this Leonardo? Leonardo, you have been an inspiration for over 25 years to me and so many people. I thank you very, very, very much. It'd always be like.
Everybody learn your ABCs. Start with A, then end with Z. Everybody learn your ABCs. Start with A, then end with Z. Yo A, yo B, yo 1, 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yo A, yo B's, yo.
will be your only warning. Stay out of my home.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
This will be your
petitions, where you have a very simple cue and a very simple line. And the cue might be, would you like some more coffee? And the line you have to say is, coffee, you think I want more coffee? Boy, do I need more coffee. So if you would say, coffee, do I want coffee? Boy, do I need more coffee, okay? And you're going to say it every conceivable way you can. And all I'm going to say is, would you like more coffee? Would you like more coffee? Coffee, boy, do I need more coffee.
Coffee, boy, do I need more coffee.
Good, thank you. Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, boy, do I need some more coffee.
Try it with a little more something to it, because we need this is a big important scene, because King Kong is out front and he's going to smash the building.
Okay, yes, Tom
Would
Hanks.
you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, I need some more coffee.
Good, let's try it again. Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, I need some more coffee.
Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, sir, come on, I need some more coffee.
Would you like some more coffee?
Coffee, please, Tom Hanks, give me some
Where you have a very simple.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of them, but nothing seems to stay the same. Woke up in the morning, doing my hair, makeup, getting my clothes on. Waking up in the morning.
Yeah, guitar. I was watching a video just the other night with that actual guitar in it. Oh, I'm touching it. I'm stroking the strings. It's Jimmy's guitar. How much for the guitar? Can I play it tomorrow on stage? Yeah, right. Can I set it on fire? Yeah, guitar.
You okay? Oh, it's okay. You're here. I know we're not as good looking as you thought, but, you know, we're doing our best. You okay?
Isaac, shut the hell up! Damn!
Hey, Russo Brothers, what happened to the Vision's body? That's a good question. Yeah, it is a very good question. Feels like a story for another time. Yeah. Hey, Russo Brothers, what happened?
I don't spoil things. Name me one thing that I've actually spoiled. This is live, isn't it? Damn. So at one point, Spider-Man ends up in a lake. Yeah, there'll be Spider-Man 2 and 3. It won't be Homecoming 2 and 3. Yeah.
Almost a scoop because we knew about the second one, but not the third one.
Yeah, well now you know. Now you know. Sorry, Marvel. Whoops. on Spider-Man 1. Not that I've done more than one. So I've got the new script. I'm super excited to read it, and it's gonna be great. So yeah, Spider-Man 2. Let's do this. I don't spoil.
So when you would play the keys, hammers strike through the hole here. Let's just try and play something.
I know that you're in Atlanta shooting the new Spider-Man movie, and I know you can't say much about it, but there are a lot of rumors.
Hey, lads, come on, I need some back and forth. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Now make it quick, make it funny. Fuck you! Jeez, that's disappointing. No, not that. Go again. Now, make it sharp. Cut me with it. Fucking do it, lad. Fucking do it. I'm fucking do it. Yeah, say it. Oh, shit. Come on, you dickhead. Can you see my eyes? You're embarrassing yourself here, lads. Kids stab, girls shoot, boys punch, grown-ups fight with their heads. That's where the real battle is. Up here, in the grave. Now wake up, lads. Life's quick, you're slow. Life's hard in the bone top. Over here. Hey, lads, come on, I need some back and forth. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Now make it quick, make it funny. Fuck you! Hey, lads, come on, I need some back and forth. Come on, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Now make it quick, make it funny.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh. Tell me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you without telling me how you know your boyfriend won't cheat on you. I go first. Tell me how.
That's what I played.
Conan O'Brien. My friend, Hannah here thinks he's sexy.
That's weird because I think that your friend Hannah is really sexy.
Oh my god. You did not just say that. Conan O'Brien. My friend, Hannah here thinks he's sexy.
That's weird because I think that your friend Hannah is really sexy.
Oh my god. You did not just say that. How old are you?
What are you, a lawyer?
A little bit.
Come on.
I know.
You want? Is she?
Gonna be. Don't you think you're a little old to be using cheesy pickup lines?
Objection. Leading the witness. Wow, Hannah, you're really wearing that dress like you're doing it a favor.
Oh god.
That's a lie. Me sitting over there for the past 2 hours not being able to take my eyes off of you is a fact. I mean, there's lots of beautiful women in this bar, your friend included. Hi.
I love you.
But I can't take my eyes off of you. That's a fact. It's not a lie. I find you very attractive. Do you find me attractive?
She does. I don't.
You do. She does.
Yes, she does. I don't.
You do.
You do. I don't.
Hannah, can I buy you a drink?
No.
You say no a lot, don't you?
No.
Oh, boy.
Conan.
put yourself in danger. I can barely stay calm when you come home late. But May, your Uncle Ben died doing nothing. His only crime was living.
Happy birthday to ya. Why is he following Seth? What the fuck is following? Why is he following Seth? What the hell? Why is he following Franny? Bro, what the fuck? That's so fucking creepy. Why is he following Seth? And why is he following Franny? What the fuck? Stream end.